So y'all remember the time that I come down here and I had that brand new set of clippers I just got at Walmart, and I looked at Daddy and he had them mad scientist eyebrows going on, and I have never told this story in entirety in front of Daddy. So just remember, it's a little nerve-wracking. So Daddy had them mad scientist eyebrows going on, and I went and I said, hey, why don't you let me take care of them? Look at mine, how good they look. And mine were laying down and pretty and even. And for like the first time ever, Daddy said, all right. And that thrilled my soul, because you know, me and Daddy's been in a few scrapes, and like the old black truck that Daddy hated and we had a difference of opinion on, and first one thing to another, and the cigarette loads whenever I was real little. So I kind of felt like I'd gained his trust back some. And I said, all right, come in here, we're in the bathroom where the light's good. Sat down on the commode, and he did. And I took my clippers and I turned them on. And that first one was just like, and I backed up and the light hit it, and it was gorgeous. And I looked at Daddy, and Daddy was looking up at me, and we had one of them little tender moments. And I said, all right, now hold still. I put my hand under his chin, and I went to do the other side, and hot weather, hair oil, that eyebrow was maybe a little more lubricated than the other one was. And Daddy's got this thing that he does where he can do this, and like his eyebrows go all the way up to his hairline. And I swear I don't remember talking to him, but I just laid the clippers up against his head, and I started to do the exact same thing as I did on the other side, and Daddy went. And when Daddy did that, you really can't make a sound. I'm gonna go, but it was so fast there was no sound. So it just was like, and I looked down at my precious little Daddy, and one side of his face looked normal, and the other side looked extremely surprised. It was just completely gone. And I looked around, and he was sitting there like, how's it look? And I couldn't answer him. And I looked down, and honest to God, on the toe of my shoe was that entire eyebrow gelled and sticking on the toe of my shoe. So I cut off my clippers. I laid them on the sink. I didn't say a word to Daddy. I didn't cut the light off. I left them sitting there on the commode. I turned around and I run out of the bathroom, and I run in there, and there was Leading Him Pam. And I said, oh my God, I just shaved off my daddy's eyebrow. And I had that nervous laugh going on, you know, like, well, about that time, Daddy had time to get up off the commode and look in the mirror. And he sees, and here comes Daddy down the hall. And I turned around, and there stands Dad. Again, one side of his face is real mad, and one side's surprised. Just totally, like almost a Betty Davis thing going on. And I was like, Dad? And then Mama come through the door. The only thing that was going to save me or kill me was Mama. And Mama walks over, and she didn't say a word to me. She didn't know what was going on. She walks past me, and she looks up at Daddy, and she holds his face in her hand, and she turns his head like this, and then she turns it like this, and the light's catching that good eyebrow good. And she flips it back around, and she looks at me, and she says, I've got to take him to the heart doctor tomorrow. And then she said, so thanks for that. Now the moral of that story is, you can have the best of equipment. I had the best clippers Walmart sells. You can have the best location. I had him sitting on the commode, the best light in the house. I had a willing subject, and things still went all to pieces. So even with the best of planning, the best of equipment, and the best of the subjects, things still kind of get out of hand. But at the end of the day, your mama still loves you. Your daddy not so much.